My Hero Ultimate Rumble. Oh man, where to start with this one? This was a game that promised to deliver the essence of being a hero, but unfortunately it left me feeling less than heroic. It was not a stellar experience. Let's begin with a critical look at the gameplay. So My Hero Ultimate Rumble got off on the wrong foot to me right from the start. When you launch the game, it launches in window mode, which is a nuisance right off the bat. Not ideal. And even upon resizing to the full screen at a 2K resolution, I'm on a 4K monitor, but even when resizing to 2K resolution, the screen remained awkwardly framed with black bars on either side of the gameplay window. So not a good first impression. Now, once you get past that and you accept the fact that you're going to be having to play in a semi-windowed cutoff mode, we're going to talk about the combat, which is the most important feature of a game like this. The combat is a core aspect of any fighting game, and it just felt wonky and egregiously unbalanced. Super duper unbalanced. It did not feel fun to play. Trying to engage in a fight often resulted in just frustration, with some characters seeming to be vastly unequal and the power of their abilities. I felt really disheartened when I would be attacking an opponent for an extended period of time, only to be nearly insta-killed by an opponent's single ability. I'm not sure why this happened, but it was definitely unbalanced. This disparity in power made the combat feel lopsided and ultimately just removed all the enjoyment of the actual combat. I spent time chasing down an opponent and attacking them from a distance, using all my abilities to try to cover ground. And once I'd get to them, I'd feel like I'd lay, 15, 20 attacks on them and barely even affect them for them to just turn around and basically one-shot me. In a game like a battle royale, especially a melee game, you want combat to feel good and you want it to feel balanced, and it felt like neither of those things. To add to this problem, let's talk about the UI and the controls. The user interface and controls added to the game's woes. The basic quality of life features that we expect in modern games was not there. That might be, I believe this might also be on mobile, so perhaps they just did not put the energy into the PC release. But even basic features like pressing the escape key to close a window doesn't exist. The lack of a basic UI function like pressing the escape key to close a window further detracted from the overall experience for myself, at least. It's really surprising me that such a fundamental aspect was overlooked, making navigating through the menus a unnecessarily cumbersome task. Now, the wonky combat aside, the UI aside, the lack of quality of life features aside, let's talk about traversal and the movement mechanics they offer in the game. Traversing the game's map was equally frustrating, particularly the wall climbing mechanic. Wall climbing often glitched out on me, making it frustratingly inconsistent. So to wall climb, all you're supposed to have to do is press spacebar against the wall, and your character is supposed to just grab on and start climbing. Unfortunately, this was super inconsistent as well. About half the time that I tried to wall climb, my character would just run his face right against the wall and I'd slide down the wall. Now, on the occasions where I was able to actually start wall climbing, the camera zoomed in way too close to the character. This would obscure the vision of the whole entire playfield, and it would be disorienting, and it just compounded the traversal issues that the game has. In a battle royale game, you want to be able to be aware of your surroundings, but when wall climbing, when it zooms in so close, you have no idea what's going on around you. To make this mechanic feel even worse, as I was wall climbing, I would try to jump to cover more distance to get out of this awful camera angle. And when you press the spacebar when you're wall climbing, what happens is your character jumps off the wall, turns around and faces the camera, and you just fall. This is problematic. This is not fun. This is not fluid. This is not smooth. It makes you not even want to use the wall climbing feature. Now, it's not all negative. On one positive note, the game does boast a visually appealing combat zone, so the combat area looks nice. It really sticks to the overall premise of the game of it being an anime game. The character models and the attack animations also look really nice, but that's all for nothing if the combat feels like dog water. The attention to detail and the anime theme were a highlight, even though I don't really watch anime or play anime. And this was pretty much the only redeeming quality within an otherwise disappointing experience. I don't have much else to say about My Hero Ultimate Rumble. It fell really short of my expectations. This is due to the fact that it delivered an imbalanced, unrewarding, and ultimately unenjoyable game experience. I did not have fun playing this game. Despite the impressive visuals, the core gameplay has too many fundamental issues, making it really hard for me to recommend this game. Pains me to say this, but My Hero Ultimate Rumble is a big thumbs down for me, which leaves me with my final review saying that this is definitely an Anna no. You like that? Well, thank you for tuning in for this quick review of My Hero Ultimate Rumble. Remember, your opinions may vary. If you're a huge fan of fighting games and you're just an anime fiend, you want to digest everything anime related, then you might like this game. So it is free to play. Go ahead and make your own conclusions on it. Download it, try it out. But for me, this is a hard pass. Well, I hope this video helped you kind of understand what My Hero Ultimate Rumble has to offer. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like and think about subscribing to help me grow my channel. And let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about My Hero Ultimate Rumble. Again, for me, it's a huge pass, but experiences may vary. Thanks again, everybody. Catch you on the next one.